Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I do hope this message finds you and your loved ones peaceful, thriving, and well. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy this morning. I have a great feeling that you're going to love this message. I think this message is going to bring you more peace. It's going to bring you more spiritual confidence. And I hope after we're done this morning, you're going to leave with a level of inspiration and maybe an ego-free swagger to go out there and just raise your light and your love and your goodness just a couple more octaves, because we all have that within us, don't we? All of us have that within us. I want to share a quick story that I hope will give you a sense of purpose in relationship to your spiritual path. I've shared a lot about my first trip to India and Nepal back in my mid-20s. But one of the things I want to share with you, this is one of the greatest lessons I've ever learned. And I tell you, more and more these days, this lesson is so applicable, because I find in life, especially in the life that we're leading these days, doing our very best to show up with our heart out loud, to love in such a way that we knock down the silos, we help to kind of remove tribalism, the us versus them. And sometimes spiritually we're going, gosh, am I making any progress? Do you ever find yourself saying, I just want to know, can I see myself going from here to here? Can I have a tangible experience, some evidence of my progress? Well, here's the way that I love to look at it. This is based on an experience I had over 30 years ago. I was working with a Lama who was a meditation, yoga, amazing, everything kind of teacher. And I'd spent about a month with him. And I came to him one day because I was just struck. Have you ever been around a person whose smile is just effervescent, always seem to be in a space where you're like, I just want to be around that energy. I just want to really kind of soak up that light. Not like an energy vampire. You want to do that, but more like I just want to be around that good energy because it helps me to feel like I can emanate more good energy. It's just like a spiritual permission giver of possibility. Well, I asked him after we were doing this long thing called the Dhatu in a 30-day meditation. I asked him, I want to know, how is it that you always seem to be this person who's got this mischievous, beautiful smile that is just so inviting that every time someone asks you something, you seem to have an infinite level of patience and openness? How do you do that? How is that possible? And he said, early on when I was studying to be a monk and then into being a Lama, he said, I asked my teacher, and he goes, I was 14 years old at this time, and I wanted to know how I could know if I was making progress on my spiritual path. And he came back to me and said something that changed my life. He said, how do you know if you're progressing spiritually? You will always know as long as you feel kinder. You are always becoming more and more kind. If you are becoming more and more kind, you are progressing on your spiritual path. Oh my goodness. Don't you just love that? I mean, isn't that so true? If we're making more kindness in our life, if we're gravitating and bringing forth more and more kindness, isn't that all the spiritual evidence we will ever need? So I just want to encourage you, as I'm encouraging myself, life is moving fast. There is so much going on out there that it's easy to get lost. It's easy to wonder. It's easy to try to figure out, is there some kind of measuring that I can do just to help me know if I need to make some adjustments? Do I need to change? Do I need to transform? And of course, we always need to adjust and transform and to change and evolve. That's part of it. But if the one thing that we can use as evidence, the one beautiful barometer of tangibility, is just whether or not you're becoming more kind. And not just out there. He went on to say, the most precious spiritual evidence of spiritual purpose and development is whether or not you're becoming kind towards yourself. That one is the most remarkable, powerful, and beautiful one of all. And I hope that's what you are finding in your life more and more. So with that, what a beautiful, beautiful lesson that is. And I hope that hits you right here and elevates you to the places and spaces of grace that you absolutely deserve to occupy. Much love to you and all blessings. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.